Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Capes, Cows, and Close Calls. My name is Nick. With me always is my co-host, Sean, the Irishman King.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, man?
How's it going, man?
Both decked out in our Spidey gear today.
I know, non-planned Spider-Man shirts today.
Unplanned, bro. We just made that shit happen.
Yeah.
We're in sync today.
Before we get too far, thanks everybody for coming off to another episode. Please interact with this episode any way you know how. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the link tree, hit any of our socials. We'll love to hear from you.
Yes.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much.
Same old.
Same
We had
old
snow
stuff.
this week.
We did have snow this week. Almost fucking, I don't know. What we get, 4 or 5 inches, man?
Yeah, it seemed like a lot.
It did seem like
A
a
surprising amount.
And then it's supposed to be like 65 degrees tomorrow. So,
Yeah,
like,
it's Chicago weather.
that's crazy, man. I mean,
Did you take Joey out in it?
no, I didn't get a chance because it happened on like a Monday morning, right?
Yeah.
So it was like work. So I didn't get a chance. She
You went
wanted
at
to,
night?
though. She was super excited. I mean, by the time, because what was crazy is it snowed, and then by like 1 in the afternoon, it was like clear skies, sunny.
Yeah.
So like a good chunk of it just melted away. And then what was left, honestly, was really just the stuff that like people trampled over. So it was just like packed icy snow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Also, I think it's just, if it's not fresh, taking her out to play in the snow in the city is a little tougher to do.
Why is that?
A lot of people walking.
You
Right,
just gotta go to a park, man.
We don't have a yard. The other thing,
You just walk straight down to that beach. It's like a block and a half away from you.
the other thing I was gonna say is dogs. Like just dogs constantly pissing all in the snow. So it's like,
You can find some fresh snow, bro.
yeah. So, but yeah, no, we didn't get a chance to play in the snow this time.
Nah.
I do want to go on like a sledding trip this year.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I want to find somewhere to go. I was looking into some places.
Cricket Hill,
Where's that?
Montrose Park, Montrose Beach.
I was thinking
Right here.
I was thinking of like a trip, but yeah.
What do you mean a trip?
Like a
Like you
trip,
could,
like go to like a Wisconsin or a Michigan. You
Just
know
for
what I mean?
sledding.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
I mean, she's not like quite at the age where she's gonna be like skiing or snowboarding yet, right?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, even sledding. So there's this one place in Wisconsin that has snow tubing. I don't know if you've ever seen it before.
Yeah, you can do that here.
Yeah, they have like dedicated heels just for snow tubing. Even for that though, she's either got to be 4 years old or at least 42 inches tall to do it, because they don't allow you to go with someone. Like she can't sit on our lap as like sit on your parents' lap. Like you have to go by yourself. They only allow one person per tube, so we can't even do that, which was disappointing. So I was like, fuck. So I don't know.
I mean, have you tubed before?
No.
It's fast.
Is it?
You would not want to let her do it by herself.
No.
No.
Have you done it before?
Yeah.
I've never done it before.
It's fast.
When did you go? Where did you go snow tubing? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was the place I went when I tried skiing, which was like I didn't go any. It was in Illinois, so I didn't go any place hardcore.
Okay.
And then I've done a tube like on a hill while like sledding, and even that is.
Pretty fast.
I tell you, almost I fucked up my back.
You messed up your back snow tubing?
Yeah.
How?
So I went sledding, and people were tubing, and people had like. It was one of those where like the hill is just ice.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not snow; it's ice going down.
Yeah.
And somebody had managed to build a ramp, so everybody was going down the tube on the ramp and just like going flying. And I am, man. I am in my 20s, but I'm here like acting like I'm a young buck too, and I'm like, hey man, I gotta give it a shot. Oh, of course. The guy lets me borrow his too. And there's like adults doing it. I go like a pro.
How were you on the tube? Did you sit or were you
laid.
laying? You were laying?
I jump and laid.
Oh shit.
So I did a jump start.
You were face first.
Face first.
Okay.
I go up the ramp, and then I go straight into the air. And I don't know how high up I actually went. I'm going to tell you, it felt like I was 12 feet up.
I bet.
But I went up, and then I'm holding the tube in front of my face, and now I'm vertical, and I went down on my legs.
Oh shit.
So I landed on my feet. Nick, when I tell you, I legitimately had, I'm going to say, a full 2 Mississippis.
Ooh.
I thought I was paralyzed.
I bet.
I could not move. Everybody I hear goes, oh.
Yeah.
And I'm standing, and I still, like, to this day, like, because I couldn't tell. And people were like, you were really high. Like, you took speed up, and you just shot straight into the air. Because I couldn't, like, the tube was in my face. I really couldn't see where I was.
Yeah.
Went straight down. My back had the worst fucking pain. I could barely walk. I was like crouched over. It just basically, the impact went straight to my backbone.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, man. Don't let joy go too big. It is pretty intense.
That sounds so
A sled is much
painful.
safer.
That sounds so painful. Is that the worst like spill you've taken?
Yeah.
What's the worst? Is that the worst spill you've taken when it comes to height?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. When it comes to height, that is the worst. So are we using spill in the way of like hurt yourself?
Yeah.
Or just spill like you fell?
Like hurt yourself.
The worst are based on height. That is the worst.
Okay. So
I've jumped off of things higher.
I was about to say, you've
I've
never,
jumped
like,
off of waterfalls. and
jumped
stuff.
off a roof and just like landed wrong.
Yeah, I remember. I don't think I've jumped off a roof straight to the ground. I've jumped off the roof onto things. And my childhood friend Nick, his tree was next to like the outside of the fireplace, and you know how the fireplace is on the outside, like you see the bricks go all the way up, but then it has like this like platform.
Yeah.
We would climb up to that, and that was pretty fucking high.
Yeah,
That's
I
almost
bet.
the size of the
Shit.
roof, and we would jump off of that.
That's crazy.
But I was able to walk away from those not feeling paralyzed. What's the highest spill you've taken?
So I was on a trampoline once, and you know like how you do the double jump where you like
Yeah, you
two
send the
people
person
hit at the
flying.
same time, you send the person flying. So we were doing that shit, and that happened. And I remember I was already like jumping pretty high on the trampoline, like to the point where I could see over the garage roof.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm already that high. So then somebody like bounces me, and I just remember going up and then looking down and seeing the ground.
Oh god.
And not the trampoline. And I was like, fuck. And I just went straight down, bro. And I was like, God damn. I felt like I was so high. It just, the fall felt so, I just remember thinking like, fuck, there's no trampoline there. I'm about to die. This is crazy. That also fucked my back up.
So yeah.
Yeah. Nah, it fucked my back up. I'm pretty sure I hurt my ankle too.
How old were you?
13, 14 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I was young. You know, I was like right in that prime testosterone pumping through you, can heal you from anything. That shit still really hurt. Like I'm pretty sure it's part of why I have back problems today is that spill that I took. Cause that shit was painful.
Yep.
Yeah, it was not a good time.
What is the worst you've hurt yourself? I think I might know the answer.
You think you might know the answer to the worst I've ever hurt
The
myself?
worst you've ever hurt yourself.
Now I'm curious to know what your answer, because I can't even think of anything.
It's when you fucked up was it your knee or your ACL bowling?
Yeah. You didn't have to say it, Sean. God damn it.
The people need to know that it was from bowling.
I tore my meniscus,
Meniscus.
which is usually usually when
I should let you build up to like the most manly sport.
Yeah, right.
Most hardcore sport.
Usually that is accompanied with a torn ACL. Usually people tear their ACL and like tearing the meniscus is just like a result of tearing your ACL. I just tore my meniscus. But yeah, unfortunately, I was bowling. I don't even know what the fuck happened, bro. Like, I went to throw that ball,
like
and
just for fun too, right?
yeah,
like you were just.
I was in a class.
So you were in a bowling class.
Yeah, and I felt it.
Have you bowled since?
Yeah, I have, but I do it.
Do you look at it not the same way?
Honestly, no. Yeah,
I don't know if I would bowl again.
I do it with hesitation, 100%. Like I really do. It does something subconsciously. Is just like, I don't think this is ever gonna happen again. Even the doctor told me, he was just like, Yeah, man, that was just a fluke. Like he basically was like, this was going to happen regardless. It just like, so happened.
He's like, what a shame that it happened while you were
He's like, this was clearly supposed to happen. It just so happened that you were bowling while you did it. But like, this was going to happen. There's no reason why this should have caused it to happen. And what was worse about it is that, so to me, you ever had like a cramp in between in the where you fold, like your knee, like the back of your knee? You ever had a cramp right there?
I never get cramps in my knees.
Okay. So I've had that cramp before. So what'll happen to me is, like, while my knee is folded, it's almost like the two muscles that do this just go like this and lock up. So then it's hard for me to like straighten my knee out. So I have to like slowly work it, and then it eventually pops, and then I can straighten my knee. That's happened to me multiple times before. So when I did this, it felt like that pain. So I was like, oh shit. Like it sucked.
You're just there like, it's just Tuesday.
Yeah. I was like, I've been here before. And I remember I went to go stretch it out, and it wouldn't, I always feel the pop, and it just wouldn't pop. And I got to a point where I was like literally like elevating my leg and pushing it down. I'm like, why won't this shit pop? Like, why is this pain not going away? And I couldn't, and then I tried to stand back up and I couldn't walk. I couldn't put any weight on it. I was like, fuck, what is going on? And it turns out the reason I couldn't straighten my leg is because the way my meniscus tore, it like lodged in between like my joint. So it was literally preventing me from straightening my leg. So yeah, that wasn't fun. Is
that the most you've hurt yourself?
That's probably that's the worst injury I've had. Yeah. I don't know if it's the most pain that I've ever had, but it's the worst injury I've had.
Okay.
Because I haven't broken any bones.
What's the most pain?
Probably when I needed a tooth removed. That shit was rough. I had a cracked tooth. I just let that bitch. I didn't go to the dentist when I was supposed to. And
like after it cracked, you kept going?
Yeah.
Or it cracked and then you went?
No, like after I cracked it, I just kept going because it wasn't that bad. And then
it was.
And then it really fucking was.
Dude, yeah, dental pain's the fucking worst.
Bro, I couldn't sleep, G. Like I would lay down, and they tell you too, like laying down makes it worse because blood rushes and it can like cause more pain. So like there was a couple nights I legit had to fall asleep sitting up because that was the only way I could get a little bit of relief. Because laying down, it just wouldn't work. Either that or I would sit up to the point where I was literally passing out. I couldn't physically keep my eyes open. And then I just try to lay down real quick and hope that I'd fall asleep fast enough before the pain kicked in. And then I would just wake up a few hours later because the pain would be so bad. So yeah, I would say that's the worst pain that I've been through. And I mean, even after, because I had to have the tooth pulled, that shit was rough. Like just the recovery.
I've had a few. My baby teeth didn't come out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a couple of them. So I've had teeth pulled. They're all baby teeth, but they were all. Yeah, it's the fucking worst.
It is. It's terrible.
And you get your dentist like really bracing themselves. Get that elbow up, ready to yank this thing out of your mouth. It's horrible.
It's not fun. So yeah, that's probably the most pain I've been in. Yeah, but like I said, luckily I've never broken a bone. So
I'll say when I broke my collarbone is my worst injury.
Jeez.
But not the most painful.
How'd you break your collarbone?
I used to lie to people.
Okay.
So for years.
I thought you were saying that was the reason why. I was like, well,
somebody caught
a lot of people when somebody figured that shit out.
I was a big liar. Somebody came at me one day. Yeah.
Busted me up.
No.
I was like,
who are you scared? When it happened, I was embarrassed about it. And so we got my parents even got my teacher to lie for me. So everybody thought I was in like the 4th grade, and everybody thought I broke my collarbone in a skiing accident.
Okay.
Never skied. At that point, I'd never skied a day in my life. But what happened is, man, this is hard to describe. Do you remember those like play jungle gyms that people had in their backyards that they essentially looked like big puzzle pieces? They're all plastic. And they connected together in a square like puzzle pieces would, right? Mm-hmm. They're not like the heavy-duty wood ones. They're like the plastic ones.
Okay.
And they're not connected to the ground.
Okay.
If you saw what I was talking about, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. we just got more and more ballsy when we were playing with it because we were too old to play with this thing anymore. But so at first we would go inside it and my friends would go on the outside. We were taking turns and we would flip it while you're in it.
Bro, older kids playing with toys that they're too old for is it's the most dangerous thing because you literally just think, how can we play with this in the most dangerous fucking way possible?
It's not
because we're too old for it.
When you look baback, you're like, this nothing about what we did was logical at all.
No, nothing about it was logical
how we got there,
or smart. You're just like,
but you would just be in that bitch and we would roll it, right? So you would be like going around, right?
That's crazy.
So we evolved from that. If that wasn't a danger enough, to now let's ride it on the outside. So one person would hang on the outside.
I gotta see what these things look like. Because now I'm trying to picture it. How did you describe it?
It's like a kid's jungle gym playhouse thingy. Like, do you remember, like, it would have like a little, like some of them would have like a little slide on the outside, but they were like plastic pieces that like meant to look like a house. It's basically a playhouse.
Okay. The way you described it made it seem like it was something different, but it's...
You got images of what you're looking at here?
I typed in puzzle piece and a bunch of nonsense came up. So
it's like I'm calling them puzzle pieces because they would fit into each other. And that's what would make the
it's just a backyard playground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Play.
The puzzle piece thing was throwing me off because I'm like, what are you talking about? And you guys, wait, you're holding on to this as you're rolling it?
Yes.
What the fuck was wrong with y'all?
So you would ride it, right? So the issue, all right, so imagine this is like the one side of the square. I'm going away from my mic here. This is on the one side of the square. I apologize for the people doing the audio right now, right? And so like and so the other guys would be on this side.
Okay.
And you would hang on here, right? So then all we were doing is just having to flip one.
Okay.
Again, none of this makes sense.
Yeah, why are you pushing over whole ass jungle gym?
And then you would hang on to it and you would ride it up.
Okay.
But when I broke my collarbone...
You said it was the plastic one, right?
It's the plastic one.
Okay, now I think I'm getting a better visualization of what this is. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I don't know why any of you thought that this was the plan.
Bro, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Anyways, I'm on it. It goes up one, but then it goes... So imagine this is my head. And then it goes one more, and I go straight down into the ground. Luckily not my head, because I'd moved my head. So basically, I went shoulder into the ground, and then it broke my collarbone.
Damn.
It was like a little crack.
Okay.
The worst thing about it, because it hurt, but I don't... Like I said, this is not the most pain I've been in, and I've been told that like I have a high pain tolerance, and so I think I believe it. So this didn't seem like that big of a deal to me. The worst thing is when you break this bone, because I broke my pinky too. So when you break your pinky, you at least get a cast, or something brace. When you break your collarbone, they put a brace under your arm. That's just like a cloth thing you put on, and it just holds your shit up where it needs to be.
Okay.
But you could still like move. So every morning you kind of forget. So then you would move. You're like, oh god. And the other thing, too, is people don't know that shit's broken because it goes under your shirt. You don't have, like, a cast, right? No. Nobody can tell. So you'd also be at school. People will be, like, bumping into you. Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, that's rough. That's not rough. Okay, so what's the worst pain? Also, I didn't know you broke your pinky.
Yeah.
Which pinky did you break?
My left.
Is it deformed?
No.
Yeah, see, you probably went to the doctor right away, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was broken.
Oh, yeah. See, I broke mine too, but I didn't go to the doctor right away. So now it's deformed.
You just said you never broke a bone and you broke your pinky?
You're right. I did break. You know what's funny? I don't know if I broke it, to be honest with you.
Because you just never went?
I just didn't go to I went to the doctor like a week later. So what happened was we were playing basketball. Somebody threw a pass at me, like a hard pass, right? So I didn't manage to catch it. I just like put my hand out. And, you know, you've played football, basketball before. You know like how it feels when you jam a finger?
Yep.
It felt just like
jammed
that.
all of them. I'm very
that's what
familiar with the feeling.
So it felt just like that. So I hit the layup. And I looked down at my pinky, and this bone had popped up and was overlapping this bone.
Yeah, bro, that's broken.
I was like, oh, shit. I was like, I think I just broke my pinky. And everybody's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, look. And they're like, oh. And then I just was like, okay. And popped it back into place. And then it was fine. And I was able to move it. And then it like swelled up.
You got a lot of things popping out of places.
Yeah. Then it just like swelled up. Because I went to my mom after. I was like, Mom, I think I just broke my pinky. And she was like, let me see it. She's like, move it. And I was like, she's like, it's not broken. I was like, okay, then I guess. So I just dealt with it. And then the next day, it was so swollen. Again, it was so swollen, I couldn't move it. So now I was like, Ma, look at my pinky. And she's like, okay, yeah, we should probably go to the doctor. So then we went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, you said it popped out? And I was like, yeah. He's like, so what did you do? Oh, I just popped it back into place. He was like, well, you did a pretty damn good job. Because it seems fine. He's like, it's swollen. He was like, but let's put a stent on it anyway. So he numbed it up, and he literally was like physically trying to straighten it out. And this was as straight as he can get it. So you can see it still kind of has a little. And then he put the splint on it. And so now my finger's just weird. So that's crazy. Because most people will tell you, like, when you break a finger, they never heal properly. Like, they always come back deformed. So the fact that
bro, they put it back into position, and then they put the cast with the finger next to it. Casted it together. Yeah, but the cast went like on my arm.
Oh yeah, see, no, I didn't have all that fancy shit. They just put that bitch in the one splint. I had it on for a few days, and then that was it.
Nah, the only time I've had a cast, I have a bit of signing it and shit.
That's crazy. For a pinky.
For a pinky.
All right.
The worst pain, we've been on this for a while, but that's when I got the really, really bad sunburn on my back. I told you the story.
Yeah, right? You were mowing the grass, right?
No. I wish. Long story short.
You got a worse one than that? Because I remember you telling me about the grass mowing one.
I think I'm confusing it. I've been burnt while mowing the grass, but not.
You told
when it's in
me
my whole back.
Yeah, you said you were outside mowing the lawn or something with no shirt on.
I was outside with no shirt on, but I was not mowing the grass. And your neighbor or
somebody rolled by and was like, hey, have you seen
Yes.
your back?
You're confusing the activity I was doing.
Oh, what was the activity you were doing?
So my parents are selling their house, and the realtor says...
You're like cleaning the driveway or some shit?
No.
What were you doing?
No, I'm doing something super ridiculous.
Okay.
But the realtor tells my parents that white doors and white wood trim is in. So my dad goes, we're not going to replace our doors. We're just going to paint all this shit white. So he took every door in our house off its hinges, put it outside, and goes, Sean, go out there and paint it. So I'm outside, and I don't know, you remember the owner of the house, but my dad being a retired electrician, he like a handy guy. Any free space that could have been a closet in that house was a closet. Like he was just making closets. So all the closet doors, that was like a fuck ton of doors outside. So I'm out there, but I'm home from Grenada, and I don't really have, and I had they told me to pack all my stuff before I left. So I have no shit clothes anymore. I'm like, all I have are shirts that I care about. I'm not going to get painted in these shirts. So I'm like, I take my shirt off. I'm out there painting, and that's on an overcast day at like 3 p.m. I got the worst sunburn of my entire life. My whole back, I think I showed you the photo. My whole back was blistered. The whole thing, I couldn't move. It was horrible.
That's rough, man. Yeah. You and your pale Irish skin.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So we've been talking about pain and shit for a while. So I got a question for you.
Is it going to be painful?
No. But it kind of has to do with it. So, because I saw this and I thought it was interesting, right? So obviously we talk about superheroes and superpowers and all the types of shit, right? And I think we've probably talked, I'd imagine, multiple times about like the kind of like superpowers that we would want if we could have one, right? And I realized, because somebody pointed this out, I saw a video, and they were like, whenever people ask the question, if you could have any superpower, what would it be, right?
Right.
I feel like people typically respond based on the life that they live. You know what I mean? So like, you may say like, oh, I would have flight, so I wouldn't have to sit in traffic, right?
Right.
I'd have teleportation, so I could instantly
Not
be
sit
in
in
multiple
traffic.
places. Yeah, not sit in traffic.
It's just a bunch of powers to avoid traffic.
I would clone myself so that I could send one person, wanted me to work, wanted me to do this, wanted me to do that, right? They always pick it based on like some kind of whatever they feel like is an issue in their life. They pick it to make their lives more convenient. But what people rarely do is answer the question with the mindset of, I'm going to use this superpower to become a superhero.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So my question to you is, if you could have one superpower with the mindset of you're going to use it to become a superhero, what would it be? And I'm going to make this a little harder.
Okay.
Invulnerability is off the table. You can't just be purely invulnerable.
Okay. And I can't pick like a superheroes, so I get multiple powers. Just
Yeah, no.
one,
You can't just be like, I want to be Superman. One power.
just one power.
One power with the idea of you are going to go out in the streets and you're going to save people.
Adam Eve's powers. Where I can manipulate matter, because now I'm also flying. I can generate all this shit. If you, I kind of chose a loophole. I can give myself powers because Adam Eve can actually change people too. I could heal myself, so I don't need invulnerability.
I mean, that's valid. That's a valid choice. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
So matter
manipulation.
That's solid. That's a good choice. That's a good choice. Okay. I was thinking about this and I was like, man, that is kind of tough, because the obvious answer is invulnerability, right? Because it's like, well, if I have invulnerability, then I just won't die, right? Like I won't die trying to protect somebody.
I still don't think that's the obvious answer.
What do you think is the obvious answer?
I don't like. You took that one off the table, and I was like, fine, because I was gonna pick it anyways.
Okay.
Because just because I'm invulnerable, it's not helping me. I'm gonna go out there and get my ass beat by some like 7 foot, 300-pound linebacker. Right. And like, oh, I didn't die. I might want to after the beating he put on me.
So in my mind, invulnerability means that you don't feel pain at all. Like nothing hurts you.
That's rarely the case.
It is rarely the case.
That's 2 powers. You said 1 power.
I don't know if that's too.
You can either not feel pain.
Because people who are invulnerable in like comic books and stuff, they only feel pain when they fight. I mean, the problem is that invulnerability is usually coupled with a higher level of being, right? Like a Superman or a Wonder Woman,
right?
Like they are invulnerable.
So think Superman. Or sorry, Wolverine.
Yeah,
Wolverine feels all the pain.
That's different. I don't consider Wolverine's power invulnerability. He just has a healing factor.
So you want to be Luke Cage without the strength?
It's kind of. I mean, I'm not saying I want that,
but that's what you think it is.
But that's
Luke
kind of
Cage,
in my mind.
but
like,
no super strength. You just can't.
Basically. So like,
yeah, he still feels shit. I'm pretty sure
I could jump in front of a bullet, and I'd be fine. So yeah, Luke Cage is different because Luke Cage, he's not invulnerable. He just has unbreakable skin. So yeah, he can. If somebody blast him with a rocket launcher from 10 feet away, like he's gonna get rattled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it won't pierce his skin, he won't bleed out, but he can be knocked unconscious because it just rattles his brain or whatever. Or like when I think about like Wolverine or even like a Deadpool,
like you need an invulnerability to go hand in hand to make sure you don't have pain with it.
That's true. That's
the second power.
That's the tough part about like super strength and stuff like that. Because yeah, if you're not invulnerable, then like how are you gonna stop a semi truck? You know, like you're gonna get hit and it's just gonna hurt.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I wasn't 100% sure what power I would want. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think what power could be cool is maybe like a vixen power where I could just like channel the different
animals.
Different animals.
That's a good answer.
Right? So then I may not be Flash like fast, but like I can run as fast as a cheetah, right? I can be as heavy or strong as an elephant or a gorilla or something like that. What else is she? She's
She
use the strength
would
of an
like
anaconda to like squeeze people.
it gives you a little bit of that invulnerability because she would like break her arm and then she'd use the snake thing and then go back and then her arm would be fixed.
Yeah. So that would be cool.
It's a good answer.
That would be a good power. I could definitely save a lot of people with that.
Yeah.
I could turn into I could use the power of like a spider or a squirrel or something to climb walls, get people out of burning buildings, shit like that.
It's a solid answer.
Yeah. Maybe I'll go with that. I saw somebody say luck, like Domino's power.
It's a good answer.
I was like, that's pretty solid.
It's a good answer.
To just be like, nothing really goes wrong. Like, I mean, I guess you're not invulnerable, right? You could still die, but luck's on your side. What's the extent of her power? Do you know?
What do you mean?
Like,
There is no extent. She could just
How lucky
luck her
is
way
she?
through fucking everything.
so can she never get hurt? Because that's unlucky?
I feel like you never see her get hurt.
I don't know what her power
Somehow
is.
everything always happens to miss her.
I got to learn more about Domino.
That's a good answer. I think
That is a good answer.
I was thinking of how Wanda, because this is right around those lines, can like manipulate chance, so she can like make the chance of like her success higher, which is basically just a roundabout way of saying lucky. So Domino's answer,
Yeah.
the Domino answer is a better answer.
Yeah. Magic, I think, would also be a good answer. Like if I was just like Doctor Strange, like just the Sorcerer Supreme, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then again, I could do whatever. I could still die, but the chances of you killing me are very slim. You know?
Yeah.
Could portal shit away, make force fields, do all types of
So much memorizing though.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm not that
Constantly
smart.
in a library.
Yeah, I'm just
Trying to, this charm is helpful.
It'd be even worse if it was Zatanna's magic where you gotta like say everything backwards.
Yeah, it all backwards.
Oh. I would
Basically, your whole
so hard
power
at
is
that.
you learning another language.
Literally. Learning it backwards. Learn the language and then figure out how to say it in reverse.
Yeah.
That would be terrible. All right. So you're going Adam Eve's power.
Yeah.
You're saving people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I just thought that was interesting because I was like, yeah, people don't ever answer that question with the mindset of like, I would want this superpower because I could save so many people with it. It's always like, so I don't have to sit in traffic.
Yeah.
So, just one thing.
You know, in reality, a lot of X-Men powers are just one set of powers,
That's true.
right? Like
Cyclops.
Cyclops,
That's
Storm, just controlling Storm. Storm is a good answer, too.
Storm
You
is
can
a
get
good
Storm's
answer.
powers. Iceman just manipulates ice. Like,
Yeah.
Kitty just walks through walls. Gambit just touches things and then make them explode.
Yeah.
You could pick any X-Men with one power.
That's
it's all
true.
the other characters that are like, they have, you gotta get the
Multiple
combination
power-
of the multiple.
powers. They get out of control. I mean, I guess if you think about it,
Charles Xavier could read minds.
Deadpool technically only has one power. I mean, he's an X-Man too. He's a mutant. He does only have one power though. It's just his healing factor.
He just heals.
And he just, he's skilled, but that's not a superpower. That's just
Right.
That's just training. Do you think if you did have like a Deadpool level healing ability, would you commit yourself to the training to become a superhero? Would you just go, you know what? I can't die. So like I'm gonna do it. But
Yes, but it's still, man, like, do I get to be bigger? Because I'm still not taking down the 7-foot linebacker.
Here's the thing though. That person is eventually gonna tire out. Like, I guess if you just stick around
That's a
long
lot
enough,
of pain, though. You're going
it is a lot
through
of,
to
I was
get
just
to
gonna,
that
I was just
point.
gonna say that's the tricky thing about both him and Wolverine's abilities is that they still feel the pain. They just heal from it.
Yeah.
Like, if I lose a leg, I'm gonna still feel that loss for a minute. That shit still hurts. I get riddled with a damn machine gun. Like, I'm gonna still feel every bullet hit me. I just, give me a few minutes and I'll be back up and ready to go. Could you endure the pain to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go save people?
I think I could.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to, obviously. That's why, like, it doesn't feel like the right choice, because, like, that sounds terrible.
It does sound terrible.
Like, I could do it. I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, no, just constantly be in pain just so you help other people. Yeah.
Which universe would you want to go to the most, and which universe would you think you not survive?
in
all,
general?
And all comic, sci-fi, pop culture universes. You either choose a universe to visit. So one you would really like to go, and then one where you'd be like, fuck that place.
In this universe, what am I? Am I just an average dude?
You're just you.
I'm just me.
You goes into a universe.
Oh, wow.
Which is interesting because I want to see where you go with that. Because of that factor, I have an answer.
I'm just me.
Just you.
Oh, man, that's rough. I feel like all of them would suck. Yeah, I don't know. What's your answer? You said you have an answer?
I would go to the Marvel universe because I feel like the odds of getting a superpower while I'm there are the highest.
I mean,
Because half them bitches are just fucking freak accidents.
I got caught in an explosion or some shit. Yeah.
Like maybe a spider bites me in this universe.
Yeah, okay,
and then
I feel that.
Like it happens in DC, but a lot less.
Yeah, definitely a lot less.
Marvel, it's like there's a lot of characters that got powers by
They got
accidents.
explosions, super soldier serums.
Yeah. There's a way that I'll get something.
That's 100% what I would do. If I had the knowledge, right, I'd definitely just go join the military and be like, I know what I need to do to prove myself to get that damn serum. And just get that serum, man, and become a goddamn super soldier. Wow, that'd be fun. That'd be a good time. Yeah. Most universes I feel like I'd die in, though. What's funny is that when you asked me that question, I immediately just started thinking of like anime universes. But all those universes suck for normal.
I mean, you could have been like, I want to be an avatar. Well, that's fine.
It's true. I mean, I guess that universe.
You can go. I want to catch some fucking Pokemon, Sean. I want to go in there, get some Pokeballs.
Oh, the Pokemon universe. That's probably the universe I go to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just catching Pokemon.
Yeah.
Out there.
Oh yeah.
You're just gonna enslave animals, you son of a bitch.
100%, bro. 100%. 100%. I want my dragon. You know what I mean?
I always think like it
give me
would
a
be.
fucking dragon.
I don't always think, but it would be cool to go into DC, but then like you want to meet Batman, but Gotham sucks, so you don't really want to go to Gotham.
Yeah.
And then it's not like Batman's good. Like if you popped up at the Wayne Manor. For one, you'd have an issue convincing Alfred to let you in. And then it's not like he's going to be welcoming that you just, how do you know?
Yeah.
It would be a horrible interaction.
Guess you're my new Robin. Like, that's not
You're
how
just
it's
sitting there
gonna go.
like, look, man, where I come from, you're a comic book. And I know if I move this clock thing, there's a back cave down there.
A whole thing down there. You got a giant fucking penny. A damn dinosaur
and a
sculpture.
dinosaur.
Yep,
multiple bat suits.
It's all down there, man. Where's Damien at? Tell him to come here.
Leave his sword though. Don't take his.
I don't need
Don't
that.
tell him to bring his sword out.
I also don't want to meet your grandfather. Yeah. No, that's a good point. I'd definitely go catch some Pokemon. 100%. Yeah, that'd be. I want a big ass fucking fire dog, and I want a dragon. And I'd be the best trainer there ever was.
You could have went into Fourth Wing. You could have bonded with the dragon.
Here's the thing. In Pokemon, my dragon's not going to try to murder me first.
I feel like Pikachu got to try.
He did a little bit. I'm also
if his electric power is a little stronger.
If I'm going to the peaceful Pokemon first, I'm not going to war. You know what I mean? Like, we're just having friendly battles. I'm just trying to be the best trainer in the world.
Do you feel like it's a little fucked up? You're gonna get your dragon, your Charizard.
Nah, they love it.
And then your Charizard gets beat the shit out of. And they're like, oh well, just go back into your prison ball. You can heal in there. Let me know when you feel better.
I'd be a Pokeball free trainer. You know what I mean? I don't put a collar on my dog.
If you ever think about Pokemon for a second, it's super fucked up what they're doing.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah,
it's definitely fucked up. I guess also if I was in the Avatar universe, benders are just born. So I have the chance of being a bender. I mean, like most of the world are.
Because you're just going as you right now.
Oh, right. You did say that. Yeah, that would suck. There are people who get very skilled at not being benders. But you would want to be a bender. Like, I want to be some kind of bender. I wouldn't even care. Like any element, anyone you want to give me, I'm cool with that. See, so yeah, it's just myself. Let me go be a Pokemon.
That's
trainer.
why you can't like pick Harry Potter either, because you're not
then
all of a
you're
sudden
not-
a wizard.
Yeah. You,
Just a regular dude, and other people doing magic.
How do you get accepted into Hogwarts?
You're born a wizard.
Oh yeah, so
You know what I
no,
mean?
yeah.
Like you don't. Nothing you could do there. So you
Yeah.
gotta skip that universe.
Yeah, see, no.
What other universes? I wouldn't want to go in any monster universe. Fucking Godzilla pops up. That'd be
Oh,
terrible.
yeah, no, fuck that.
Nobody wants that,
Fuck
right?
that, no. That's the thing. Most of these universes suck if you're a normal human. Like
That's why like Marvel gives you a chance. There might be some
you
accident.
could also die, but
could
I guess
die.
you do have the chance.
You have
of
the chance
becoming
to
the
get
Hulk.
some.
Yeah. You just gotta find somebody who's doing experiments and
And
hope,
be close to them, really.
Yeah,
you don't even
just-
have to join.
hope you
You
get.
just gotta
the-
be in the vicinity of
you
them.
don't get the short end of the stick. You know what I mean? Hope that like whatever experiment they doing doesn't deform you, because like it'll do shit like create Captain America or Red Skull, right? Like
Right.
you're either getting severely deformed or you're coming out as the perfect specimen. And I mean, I guess realistically, you just want to hope you at least fall somewhere in the middle, right? Like.
Yeah.
Like an X-Man, right? Like I'm cool if I look like Nightcrawler, but I also have the abilities of Night. You know what I mean? Like I'm cool with a little tail. Like he uses that tail to use a third sword.
Right.
Like that's fun, right? Like, but I mean, yeah. So something like that. I guess you could be a mutant. You know what? You could have the potential to be an Inhuman.
Yeah.
Because they don't know until they're exposed to the Terrigen mist. So, like, you got to go in this mist first to see if you have an Inhuman ability. So, you got that possibility. You can just go in there and be like,
Looking behind you, you could get lucky and get a Green Lantern ring.
that's true.
You could be like, when I'm in the universe,
That's true.
don't drop me off on Earth. Let me just be an Oa. And then there's a good chance that one of those dudes going around, one of those Guardians, give me a ring.
If you couldn't, would you try to
Just
get
showing up
any
there.
ring? Or would you just be like, I only want a Green Lantern ring? Like, would you...
I need a refresher how to get a blue ring.
Yeah, I don't know how to...
I can be
Like,
hopeful.
would you be willing...
I'll be there hoping for a ring. So I
to
think
take
that's
like a
start.
red ring of rage? Would you be willing
No.
to take it?
I mean, for like a day, maybe.
You said,
Just rage out real quick.
Yeah, give it
Let
a
me
shot.
try this thing.
Yeah.
I do imagine myself showing up, trying to get a blue ring, and they're like, "What are you doing here?" And I'll be like, "I'm just really hoping," and then winking that you give me a ring.
That's funny, man. Oh my goodness. All right, cool.
Show up to Wakanda and try to get some vibranium,
Yeah, give me some vibranium.
or Asgard and be like,
That's true.
"Let me try this hammer."
Let me give it a shot, Thor. Bring it my way,
You're sitting
man.
there, you're sitting there trying to pick it up. I picked the wrong universe. I ain't worthy apparently.
Let me get us a shot, big guy. Come here.
Now that I picked it up, Thor, can I keep it? You gotta go get another one, right?
Man, tell Barry to recreate the experiment. Like, bro, just that lightning over here. Strike me with it.
Can I stand next to you?
Yeah, can I just a little bit? All right.
Oh,
So
man.
we got some news, man. We got a little bit of news that happened over the last couple weeks here. So this one's super recent. This one just happened today, actually. So it has been. So you know that the Superman sequel is confirmed, right?
Yes. And I know the news you're gonna say too.
Okay. You know
Tell
the
the
title
audience.
of it, right?
I do.
Man of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it has been confirmed that Brainiac is going to be.
Oh, that's not what I thought. I thought you were talking about the show.
I am gonna. That's also on the list.
All right. Brainiac's the villain.
Brainiac has been confirmed to be the villain of the next movie. Which I mean, most people speculate it because the comic book of the same name, Brainiac is the main villain in that comic book. So they just kind of assumed that it was going
Makes
that route.
sense.
But yeah, he has been confirmed to be the main.
And we
villain.
haven't had Brainiac as a villain yet.
No, which I think is a great choice. I really do.
It is.
I I hope that James Gunn doesn't do some dumb James Gunn stuff with them. Like, I don't want it to be another like Ultron situation. You know what I mean? Like, I want him to be menacing.
Not joking around.
Yeah, no, that's not his thing. He doesn't do that. I want him to show up and truly think, I am not only better than this Earth, I am better than 99.9% of the entire population of the universe. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
give me that Brainiac. Don't give me some jokey. Also, don't do some weird shit with him. Like, don't have his skin look all gross or you know what I mean? You know how he does shit like that? Like, don't give him weird loose skin or like, I don't know, big ass holes in his head. Like, you don't need to make it grotesque either. Just do Brainiac. Like, just.
Do you want him to be more like Brainiac 5, where he's like a little more human-like? Or do you want him to be true android style?
No, I want him to be a little more human.
Okay.
Yeah. I want him to be a little more human.
You don't want like straight out of like Justice League Unlimited, where he's like a.
No, I don't want that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I want him more of like he's not just the android anymore. He's further along in the progression. He's bio organic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want that. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to do that. But how you feel? How you feel about?
I think it's a great choice.
Live action.
That makes
Brainiac.
sense, right? That's a good, like, we're building a universe, right? Don't jump to dark side too soon. That's what we made the mistake of before.
Yeah. So I mean, he came out and he said they had asked him, like, you know, are you gonna do Darkseid basically? And he was like, well, two things. One, Darkseid looks a lot like Thanos, and there's no reason to try to compete with Thanos right now. And then he was like, and Zack Snyder already did him, so we're gonna give him some time. We're gonna shelf Darkseid for a little bit, which I think was a good choice.
I agree.
I mean, he could have went Mongol, but Mongol is
Also
just,
looks like Darkseid, who also looks like Thanos.
I know. I was about to say, if anything, Mongol probably looks more like fucking Thanos because he's a big yellow alien in a purple suit. You know what I mean? And Thanos was just a big purple dude in a gold suit. So, like, they would have looked even more similar. They're like, oh, this is just color swapped Thanos. Like, why are we doing this? Also, most people don't. I feel like less people know Mongol. I don't think a lot of people know Darkseid either. Like, casual fans, right? But Mongol would really just feel like, oh, they're just doing a ripoff of Thanos. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, no, I think Brainiac is.
And if they do, like you
Great
said, like the
choice.
more human, bio-organic version, it won't feel like Ultron.
Yeah, exactly. But I do think that challenging this Superman on an intellectual level feels like a better time than like another just punch. Because we already did he fights himself, right? Like, we don't need another punch out brawl. Like, I would love to see a Brainiac come in and just like systematically destroy Superman because he's just constantly outsmarting him, constantly outthinking him. But then to also get that side of Superman, the intelligent side of Superman, to show us like, no, he is also like, along with his super strength and like everything else, like he is also a super genius. We just don't, and he's the son of like a science, like a high level scientist from his world. He's inherited that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but we don't always get to see that. We've never seen it in live action. It happens in the comic books, but we've never seen it in live action. So I would love to see that side of Superman. I think that'd be a good time.
All right.
So yeah, I'm excited about this. But the other thing, which you thought I was talking about, was so you saw it. They announced that they're going to be doing a Jimmy Olsen spinoff series on HBO Max, and it's going to be kind of like a true crime docuseries where Jimmy Olsen is investigating like Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
It sounds very ridiculous.
Does.
But I have a gut feeling it's going to be surprisingly entertaining.
So this is something I learned recently, like right before the movie came out, that there have been a number of comic book series that are just about Jimmy Olsen getting into just outlandish, ridiculous situations and like just not having Superman involved at all, but just him like going through these different things. I think there's a book called like My Pal Jimmy Olsen or something like that. And like people love it. Like they really do. So this is probably what the show is taking inspiration from. And I mean, they kind of did it in the movie because Jimmy has this relationship with Lex's girlfriend, this whole like weird thing where she's like obsessed with him.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of like, go away, but I need information from you. But like, I don't like you like that. I didn't love that part of the movie. I was just kind of like, this is ridiculous. I guess that was the point. You know what it is? This just feels like another James Gunn thing.
Yeah, it feels like it's going to be very along the lines of
just like a Peacemaker. And I mean, maybe it won't be rated R like Peacemaker, but just still, I don't know, man. Like, so to me, there's so many other things he could have done before this. There's so many other things I think he should have done before this. But this just feels like him being like, even though I'm building this bigger universe and I know I got to do a Superman movie, a Batman movie, a Wonder Woman movie, a Flash movie, I know I got to do all these big ones, I'm still going to do these like one-off obscure projects about these smaller characters. And while that's all fun and good, bro, let's work on this fucking Batman movie. You know what I mean? Like, let's work on some shit that actually matters.
Is
that
he
people
writing
really want to fucking see.
the show?
I don't know.
I
but
doubt it.
I'm sure it's his fucking idea. There's no way anybody else. I don't think he's writing it. They brought in other people to for sure direct it.
I feel like he lets people pitch things, and if you like that, that's why we're getting a Clayface movie.
Okay, yeah, no, he's not writing it.
Yeah, bro, this ain't slowing him down at all.
But he'll be, he'll be like a fucking producer on it or whatever.
Yeah, ain't gonna slow
like
him down.
Of all the things, man.
I honestly think they let people pitch, and if he likes the idea, that's why Clayface step, and he just lets that shit go through.
I would have rather seen a show that's about the Daily Planet as a whole.
But I think that's
than
what this
just these weird adventures of Jimmy Olsen.
I think Jimmy Olsen is just going to be the lead of it.
Okay.
And now this is the thing. We already, like, people are already saying, I think we even talked about it on the podcast, that they're considering to do some type of show. Like, James Gunn was hitting about it, and it was about the Daily Planet. That's all we knew about it.
Right.
And the whole time I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? And like your Clark Kent works there. So
Right.
how do you do this and it not be about Superman?
Right.
And the fact that it's a mock-you series, a docu-mock-you whatever series, now it makes sense because now it's just like Jimmy Olsen taking all these characters and a somewhat like probably a bit of a Office spoof where it's going to be a lot of like, you're going to see random characters from the Daily Planet sitting down and be like, man, that shit was crazy kind of stuff. But then they're going to be filming shit about Gorilla Grodd and like, it's just going to be a documentary about like fucking Ape City and shit.
Yeah.
And it makes sense that you can do that and not have Superman just saving the day and whatever your story was.
Right. I don't know, man. I feel like there's so many things I would have rather seen before this. Like,
Yeah, man.
even if we're going smaller characters, bro, like give me a Wildcat show. You know what I mean? Let me see. Is it Ted Grant? I'm pretty sure his name is. Give me a boxing show about Ted Grant, how he becomes Wildcat. You know what I mean? Give me a Gotham Central show. There's a comic book called Gotham Central that is about Gotham City Police Department and like the cases that they have to like solve like outside of Batman. I feel like I'd rather see that, like this true crime, like
See, I feel like
detective kind of show.
they've done that to death. There's so many Batman / Gotham adjacent shows.
I mean, that's fair.
We got down to Alfred. Alfred got his own show.
Alfred
None
did.
of us
You're
watched
right.
it.
Alfred did his own show. That's funny. There was another person I just had in my mind too. I don't know, man. I feel like there's just so many other like small characters where I'm like, I'd rather see a show about
as
this
long as it
person
doesn't
before.
slow him down from making the other bigger movies, which I don't think it is. I don't think it's gonna be all that involved.
Yeah.
Fuck it, man. Who cares? Somebody pitched this idea and he likes it. It might be good. So
Yeah.
far, we've got 2 things in this universe we both agree are pretty damn good.
They're solid. Yeah. I just want to see other stuff
I would
first.
be surprised if Clayface is bad because the guy doing Clayface, man, I haven't watched a single thing that he's done that I didn't like.
Who's doing Clayface again?
Mike Flanagan.
Okay. What does he do? What has he done?
He does all the horror stuff. So he does
Right, yeah,
the
you
Haunting
were
of Hill
telling me.
House,
Yeah, okay.
Haunting of Bly Manor, Midnight Mass, Midnight Club, Gerald's Place. He just did a sequel to The Shining I just watched recently called Doctor Sleep.
Okay.
I didn't realize it was a sequel to The Shining until I started it. Then I paused it and I went to watch The Shining because I'd never seen it. So I could go back and watch this movie and
Yeah.
understand what was going on.
You're like, look at that. Give me a crypto show. Give me a crypto show of how crypto ended up on Earth and how he eventually found Superman. Give me that show.
You rather Crypto over Jimmy Olsen?
Yeah.
What do you got against Jimmy Olsen?
Nothing, man.
He's a photographer. You're a photographer. I would think you like him.
I don't know, man. I don't have anything against Jimmy Olsen. I just feel like this show I'd rather see before this. But whatever. I guess I'm not running.
Man, nobody asked for Creature Commandos either, but here we are.
That's true. Creature Commandos, I guess, was pretty solid. Cool. All right. That's all the news I got. You ready to
All
get
right.
into the main topic?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. All right. So we're talking about. How do I describe this? We're talking about characters, mostly heroes. Did you do heroes only, or did you do villains too?
I did all heroes.
Okay. So mostly heroes. In my case, one anti-hero. Who, if they decided to stop holding back and or just went, fuck it, I'm going to do whatever. What, like, do they have potential to basically, like, destroy the world? Like, what level of damage could they cause if they were just like, I'm not holding back anymore, I'm just going for blood? Right? Is that the best way to...
Yeah. So I did it with the idea of like if these characters were just like snapped, didn't hold back, who could just destroy the world? And these are all heroes, so they obviously had the hero aspect of them holding them back. So like if they went, I'm a villain and I'm gonna fuck it all out, who could do it?
Yep. Okay. Shit. Sorry. Hold on. I was trying to...
What's going on, man? What are we doing right now?
Talia made bagels. She has sent me a picture. Homemade sourdough bagels.
Homemade
You still got your
sourdough
starter?
Yeah, we still eat the bread all the time. I got
Nice.
sourdough bread right now.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Anyway, it's very off topic.
Yeah, bring me some bagels.
Yeah.
I love bagels.
I know. Then we had a whole like 3 episode, 3 continuous episodes where we were talking about breakfast stuff.
All right, jumping in. I got a list. You got a list.
Yeah.
I got a few more than you. Do you want me to just I go, you go? Mm-hmm. You want me to do all mine, or we go bouncing off? Mm-hmm. Bouncing off. In no particular order, the first one on my list is Martian Manhunter.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
So,
Literally created to combat Superman.
right. He's got so many different mind control, shape shifting, density shifting abilities. But in JLA number 86, he simultaneously mind scanned everyone on Earth at the same time. At Earth, he just scanned all their minds.
Holy
he could
shit.
literally just say, fuck it, I'm gonna control everybody and just fucking break everybody's minds or have people attack each other all at once.
Wow.
He would fuck up the world if he snapped and went evil.
Wow. Okay.
Solid start.
That's a solid start. All right. My first choice. I also specifically tried to go with people that are like less assuming, I guess, right? Like, and we kind of talked about it. We're not going with the like blatant choices like Superman or the Hulk. You know what I mean? Like, we know that they can like fuck some shit up if they really wanted to. And I think most people know that. You know what I mean? So like, we
try to make it a little less obvious.
Yeah, a little less obvious and try to give a little bit more background. So my first choice I went with was Iceman, actually.
Good choice.
Yeah, from the X-Men. So Omega level mutant, which is, to be honest with you, I feel like most Omega level mutants can destroy the planet. Like, if you really look at them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's why they're Omega level.
Yeah.
All of them could do it.
Yeah, they could all kind of do it. But Iceman, you think, well, he just has ice powers. How does he?
I think what people don't know is that he is Omega level.
That's true. I don't think people know that either. He is an Omega level mutant. I mean, this man can freeze the atmosphere on a global scale. Like, literally, he could cause an ice age if he wanted to. Like, drop the entire world's temperature all at once, create ice storms. Yeah, I mean, like, not only that, but if he just wanted to go on like a killing spree, he can freeze the blood inside people's bodies.
Yeah.
He's done it to the Hulk before. Like, so yeah, if he just wanted to take out a city, he could just be like just
Wipe the whole thing out.
wipe the whole thing out with a big ass ice wave, freeze the blood in your body, you're done for. So yeah, if he wanted to fuck some shit up, he could fuck some shit up. Now, I don't know if he could destroy the world all like, not what I'm trying to say, instantly, right? Like, he's not just like blowing up a planet, but
I mean, that ice age, he's great.
he can roll that ice age in, yeah. And I mean, a lot of people are gonna lose their life because how long does it take to die from hypothermia? Like 3 days or something like that. I think
it was that long.
it might not be.
Much faster.
Yeah, I think it might be 24 hours. You could die from hypothermia. So yeah,
I think you could die in like 3 hours.
really? Now I gotta
think
Google
it's pretty
it.
short.
I've watched a lot of survival stuff, and now I'm blanking on how long it takes to die from hypothermia. How long does it take to die from hypothermia? Oh, no. I'm okay, Google AI. It literally says help is available. Speak with someone today. I'm not trying to. No, I'm fine. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Wait, what does that say? Oh shit, maybe you're right, bro. It says hypothermia can occur. Hypothermia can occur in about 10 minutes. Death can occur in under an hour.
Yeah, so much quicker.
Jeez. Maybe he can do that shit in like a day. God damn.
He's wiping most people out almost immediately.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this shit that can cause death in 30 to 90 minutes. Fuck. I thought it would take at least 24 hours. My man's a beat. Okay, yeah. Iceman. In case you didn't know about him. Shit.
All right, next on my list, I did Flash Wally West.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So the example I did, again, a lot of powers you could do it. You could do it a few different ways. You could just go back in time and fucking kill all of our ancestors.
True.
He once, in JLA number 89, took everybody on Earth into the Speed Force and then back out of the Speed Force in a fraction of a second.
Wow.
So, in a fraction of a second, you could just be fucking ripping people apart.
Yeah.
And just kill everybody on Earth.
Isn't that nuts? He could also just like A-train everybody. You know, like,
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could just run
through people. Just.
And in a fraction of a second, if he can move everybody in the Speed Force that quick, he could kill everybody that quick.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. That's nuts.
Yep.
Make no damn sense. All right. Next up, I got Moon Knight.
Okay.
So again, going a little more unassuming, right? So Moon Knight. So the strongest Moon Knight has ever been is in a story called the Age of Khonshu. Right. So for most people who don't know, if you don't know, Moon Knight gets his power from the moon god Khonshu. Right. Most people just think he's like, oh, he's just like Marvel's version of Batman. A little bit of that is there, but he's actually quite different. So he gets his power from an actual god, right? The moon god. And then it's called Khonshu. And in the story Age of Khonshu, Khonshu empowered him and basically they called it the God touched Moon Knight. So he was basically like he absorbed all the power of Khonshu, which made him like a god level being basically. And with that ability, he was able to not only do crazy feats, but he was also able to absorb the powers of other people. So he was able to like,
I think we've talked about this story.
Yeah, he was able to absorb Moon Knight or Iron Fist chi, Doctor Strange's magic, Ghost Rider's spirit of vengeance, and he couldn't lift it, but he could control Mjolnir because Mjolnir is made from Uru metal, which is moon metal. So when Thor went to throw his hammer at him, he was able to just manipulate it and move it around. And Thor's like, what the fuck? And he's like, bruh, it's made out of moon rock, dude. I am the moon god. But with this power, he was then able to shift the moon in the night sky, bro. Like he could literally move the moon. Do you know what happened if he just decided to pull that bitch out of orbit? First of all, he could crash it into the planet and destroy it. No problem, right? But even just shifting it, like it would throw
all the tidal waves.
Yeah, it would throw so much shit out of balance. It'd be natural disasters all over the goddamn place. He was also he gets stronger in the full moon, and so he was able to adjust it so that the moonlight increased his strength and weakened everybody around him. So yeah, I mean, God level Moon Knight is no fucking joke.
Yep,
and could definitely destroy the planet if he wanted to. He might kill himself in the process, but hey, he can take everybody down with him.
All right.
Just pull a Thanos move and pull that moon right out of the sky, crash it to Earth.
Cool.
So yeah, Moon Knight.
The next one on my list, I did Hal Jordan, Green Lantern.
Okay. So you went with some heavy hitters.
But I didn't do Superman or Wonder Woman, like I said.
So you said all the rest of the
the rest of the Justice League
the rest of the big seven. I got those though.
He once rebuilt the sun with just his willpower alone.
Wow.
He could just destroy the Earth with his ring at that point.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, at that point. I mean, he also snapped one time and murdered a bunch of other Green Lanterns and took all their rings. And then
he's just walking around.
Yeah, just 10 Green Lantern rings, just going crazy.
I get more obscure after this. We're out of the... I got one more. Big seven.
You got one more in the OG 7?
Yeah.
Who's left? Is it Aquaman?
It's Aquaman.
Yeah, I mean, he's just flooding the planet.
So we just say that, yeah. Not only can he just like get all the kaiju monsters to attack every city, he can also just flood the Earth.
Just flood the Earth and just bring it all to the sea bottom. Yeah, no, that's fun. All right, the last one I got, and this is the person who inspired this topic, because if you've only ever watched like animated stuff with him in it, I feel like you don't get a true grasp of what his power actually is. And that's Magneto. So on the surface, most people probably just think, oh, Magneto controls metal. That's what he does, right? Yes, that is true, but he does not only control metal, but he can manipulate magnetism. He is a master of magnetism, not just metal itself. So with that, on numerous, because he's more of an anti-hero, right? On numerous occasions, he's done shit to the entire planet that has fucked up the planet, right? So like in Ultimate X-Men, he basically stopped all electricity on Earth. So with his manipulation of magnetism, he is basically able to set off a worldwide EMP, which shut down everything, right? And with that, I mean, then the world just goes into pandemonium, right? Like planes fall out of the fucking sky. Communication systems go down. Power grids collapse. Like people have no way to like do most things. You don't have the internet. Like you don't have electricity. You don't have lights, heat. Like all that shit goes away. And you think if he just was to maintain that for a few days, like you start to kill some people off.
Yeah.
Right. And that's on the lighter side of some of the things he's done. A bigger thing that he's done is, so in the new Avengers run, he disrupts a planet's entire magnetic field and basically like shifts its orbit, and then is able to pull the metal out of the core of the planet and just destroy it.
That's the one, man.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Like
That's the true one of him. Just destroying the earth.
that. He's also has shifted tectonic plates, which just caused pandemonium across the world, right? Because then it just sets off a bunch of natural disasters, right? Earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanoes erupting, like all types of just wild shit, like ripping continents apart. Just, yeah, man. So if he wanted to fuck up the world, I mean, he has, but he could continue to do it. And yeah, that's kind of what inspired this conversation, this topic in the first place. Because most people just think like, oh, he can bend metal, right?
Yeah,
like,
it's so
you
much
you just can't shoot him because bullets are made of metal. Like, nah, he can. When he really lets loose, this man is a menace to the entire world.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to think about because he's supposed to be the adversary of Charles Xavier. And I mean, like, I don't know if Charles is that strong. Like, in order for him to like really reach out his mind abilities, like he needs Cerebro to do it, like to be on a global scale. He can't just do it on his own. Versus Magneto, who's like, yeah, no, shift the plate. You know what I mean? Done.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
All right. I got two more for you.
All right.
Next up, Firestorm.
Oh, yeah.
So he can manipulate matter at a molecular level, similar to how I was talking about Adam and Eve. In Firestorm number 90, he changed an ocean's worth of water into breathable air, which also just means that if you wanted to, he could just get rid of water. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like he could just evaporate all water
shit,
and then we would all be fucked.
Yeah. It's a good point.
Yeah.
I like that one. That was a little more creative.
It's a little more creative. My last creative one, Swamp Thing.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah.
So, like, he could either overrun the whole world with, like, plants and vegetation, or he could just take it all away and we got shit to eat.
It's true.
Like, we're fucked.
I mean, he kills all the trees. Trees produce oxygen.
Kills all the trees, no oxygen.
It's only a matter of time before we're just
kills all the vegetation. You know, like, even our meat eats the so like we're fucked. Like we have nothing to eat if vegetation goes away.
He's just slow.
I was like, in this one comic book, he went to like an alien planet. Like all there was of him was a seed size of him, and he was able to do growth. Of the whole bare planet now had growth because of him. Like he's so unbelievably powerful.
Yeah, Swamp Thing is crazy strong.
Yeah,
it's wild how strong he is actually. Yeah, no, he could definitely murder a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Take some time. He might not be able to do it instantly. But yeah, slow death.
The whole world would be fucked.
Yeah.
Cool.
Was that fun? I don't know. Was that more fun than the dark moments?
Yeah, I think it was more fun than the dark moments. Yeah. It's an interesting topic. It's still a little dark in itself.
But I mean, it's fun. I feel like people like these conversations of like, okay, if this character, because like that's the trope with superheroes, right? They're all holding back in one way or the other because they don't kill people. They don't want to kill people. And like obviously the big ones are like Superman, right? He always talks about how he has to hold back because if not, he's just murdering everybody, right? But a lot of characters have to, even people like Spider-Man, right? Like is constantly pulling his punches because he knows that if he hits most of these people for real, he's probably going to kill him. So it's like, it's fun to think about, like, okay, well, what can they do if they didn't hold back? You know what I mean? Like, I had a friend of mine mention Kitty Pryde, and I was like, well, what would she do? It's like, well, I mean, I guess if she wanted to, she could just like run through a bunch of people and just like
Take
rip
their heart on
out.
the way.
Yeah,
Yep.
just boom, boom, boom. You know, I was like, damn, that would be, like, that's dark, but like, yeah, I mean, I guess if she really wanted to, she could. I mean, she wouldn't even have to rip a heart out. Like, she could go in and just pierce a lung. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things that she could do to just run through a crowd of people and just take all of them out. You know, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, fun stuff. Maybe we'll do this again.
Yeah.
Or do the opposite. What would the opposite be? What if villains did start holding back? What if they weren't trying to murder people? No, that's not fun.
That's not nearly as fun.
No. We'll do this again.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, guys. We appreciate it. And we'll talk to you next time.
Bye.